guys, welcome to Triple N channel. Today I want to take you guys along in my kitchen as I prepare this meal. Today I want us to lighten things just a bit more. I am going to take you through making one of my favorite dishes, that is spaghetti and egg curry. As you can see, I was just finishing up prepping the onions, but I've also already made the other ingredients. So karibuni sana to my kitchen, and yeah, let's go. So here I have a number of ingredients that I have already prepped. This meal will take you approximately 30 minutes from start to finish for you to be able to make it. So I have my spaghetti here that is already boiled. We boiled it for like about 5-6 minutes so that it is one like it does not shikana. Yeah. Then we have finely chopped parsley. Then we have the onions. I love a lot of onion in my food, so that's why you see like the onions are a bit more. There's garlic, there's bilibili hoho, which is also known as green pepper. I have tomatoes here in 2 batches. These are 2 tomatoes, whole tomatoes. Another 2 whole tomatoes. So one we'll use for the spaghetti, the other one we'll use for the egg curry. We have some Royco cubes. I love this is I think my favorite spice. I don't miss cooking with the Royco cubes. We have some boiled eggs. So you can boil your eggs for 10 to 15 minutes depending on whether you want your eggs very well cooked. If you do not want them very well cooked, you can boil for 5 to 7 minutes. But just ensure that they are cooked so that the yolk is not also very runny, because then you will not be able to make the egg curry. Then I have salt, which we will also be using in this process. So these are the things that you require for you to be able to make this meal. Then I also have some cooking oil, which we'll be using in the process, and some blue band tomato sauce. Yeah, so I think this is it. So we can start. So I will use 2 cooking pots. The wide one for the spaghetti so that they're evenly spread out, and the smaller square for making the eggs because of the curry. So I will start with cooking oil. So I'll just put a little bit of cooking oil on this pot, then a little bit of cooking oil on this one. Please don't ask me what quantity of oil I am using. We are Kenyans, we measure using our eyes, and yeah, still the things come out just fine. So I'll put some onions here. Then I'll put the rest of the onions on this other pot. So I'm putting more here because of the curry. So as you can see, my parsley is divided into 2. There's the lower part which has the stems, and there's the leafy part. So normally when I am making my stews or my curries, I like to have the stems come in together with the onions so that you add flavor. So I'll have that there, and these others on this other side. Then we add my finely chopped garlic, but if you want you can crush it, but I prefer mine finely chopped. This will go into the pot that has the curry in it. I like them cooking together with the other onions. So at this point, I will stir Then I will add a bit more cooking oil on both of them. Then I will let my onions cook. So you let your onions cook until they are translucent. So I never like my onions to cook like so much that in fact they are brown. I just like them a bit more translucent so that they don't lose the taste that they have. So after I have done this, I will go right up and use the tomatoes. I had initially shown you these are 2 tomatoes. So I'll have this on here, on the spaghetti bowl. Then I'll have this other set of tomatoes on the cutting bowl. At this point, I will put salt. So again, I will just measure using my eyes. I had earlier shown you the little cakes that I had. They are 7 pieces. So I'll have 4 in the spaghetti and 3 in the egg curry. Because they're also salty, that is why I don't put a lot of salt, because they're also very spicy and salty. So you crush them so that they powder form. Then now at this point, I will put the green pepper, a bit of it here, and a bit of it in the egg curry. Soft. If you don't like your tomatoes like this, by the way, you can opt to blend them, but for me I am okay, or you can even peel them if you so wish, but as for me, I like them like this. I have no issues with the tomatoes. So you just use your cooking stick to mash them up so that they are a bit more fine. So you can use this masher so that it gives you a fine finish. So as you let the tomatoes cook a bit more, you remember we had the eggs. We will chop them into half So this is why I was saying you need to have them cooked so that your yolk is not so runny. So we had some water here. This is what we used to boil the spaghetti earlier on. So this one, pour it on this pan which you're going to use to make your spaghetti. And if you wish, you can use some of it on the egg curry as well. Bring it to boil. So we use the same water that we used to boil the spaghetti with, just so that we are able to retain the flavors. So you can cover it, simmer for a while. As you can see, the curry still, it's a bit thick. So you need to add a bit more water so that it is not as thick, because still when you put the eggs, you will need for it to boil. So I've just added like a glass. Then you will take these eggs that you have cut up into half and dip them in the curry that you are making. Okay, so you can add a bit of margarine. In my case, I am using Blue Band, but if you don't like, you can skip this step. So the margarine will go to the spaghetti. You let it melt in. The egg curry is already boiling, so you just let it boil so that the flavor of the onions and the tomatoes can get in the eggs. After covering it some more. This is optional. If you wish, you could add ketchup. If you don't like, you can leave it out. There's also the pasta sauce, which is found in, I think, all leading supermarkets. If that's also what you like, you can use it. In my case, I love to use ketchup, so that when you're eating the pasta, we do not have to add in the ketchup. So don't put like so much. So to this point, your pasta is ready. So we'll go back to the parsley that I had initially. So sprinkle some of it. And at this point, your egg curry is also ready. So you will have the other pasta going there. this is it. You can try out this recipe. As you've seen, it is easy. It takes a very short period of time, and I'm sure the food is so yummy. This is one of my very favorites. So if you ever made spaghetti or egg curry, you can also share your recipe below so I can also try it out. And if you've never tried it, this is the time for you to try. You've seen the steps are so simple, the ingredients required are very little. So go out there, try, give me feedback. Alright guys, so I want to test it for you guys. I can already tell that it is so very yummy. Amazing. Don't forget to subscribe. And this marks the end of our small cooking session. See you next episode. Bye bye.